So I'm Julie Stern, and I'm a teacher trainer, instructional coach, and author. What I'm constantly looking at is how do we prepare students to solve problems that we currently, our adult generation, don't know how to solve. A concept is an organizing idea, and so you get concepts. They can be abstract, but you get the definition of concepts by looking at key examples. For today's lesson that we did with teachers, where teachers were modeling students, what we looked at was the water crisis on the Nile. And we were looking at the interplay between Egypt and South Sudan, and what's the role of power when scarce resources start to become a competition among them. So we were looking at that example, but the big idea we were looking for is that when resources become scarce, conflict often arises. So in order for teachers to become concept-based teaching, the first step is to start seeing their curriculum through the lens of concepts. So whatever they're going to teach next, they need to say, what concepts are evident here? Play with those concepts, put them together to form a big idea, and then they can start thinking about different contexts that will illuminate those big ideas. So concept-based creates coherence across curriculum and learning because concepts are all around us and concepts transfer across disciplines. And so what I often say to kids is life is interdisciplinary. Life doesn't say this is a science problem, this is a math problem. And so if you use an example of a key question that looks at systems. So systems can help to unify the curriculum because every discipline has this idea. So you could ask kids, how does changing one part of a system impact other parts of the system? And so using concepts like system, you can organize curriculum and students can start to see the connections across the disciplines. So it's important to point out that often teachers worry that if we're going to shift to a concept-based approach, the facts are going to go out the window. And this is a common myth that we have to work hard to dispel. Actually, students understand abstract conceptual ideas through these fact-rich contexts. So facts and concepts have a very important synergistic relationship. You can't have one without the other. And what teachers always find when I work with them is that when we switch to the goal being improved thinking and big ideas, students retain the facts better and they actually beg for more facts so they can better defend their thinking about conceptual understanding and the big ideas. So we can support teachers by letting them try and fail. That's my number one advice for leaders, is it's going to take experimentation. We need to be very, very clear that all we want to see is experimentation and trying this out. And when we're coaching teachers, the most important thing is to see the curriculum in terms of concepts. What do you want to achieve? What concepts are present there? And then how can we put them together in relationships that can transfer across time, place, and situation? All of this work on concept-based teaching and learning is based on the profound research of Dr. H. Lynn Erickson, who I've been fortunate enough to have as a mentor over the last several years.